Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So in this video we are going to study a very important topic of ICSE biology, that is genetics. So these topics do carry some percentage of the question paper. Alright, so let's study. I will divide this chapter into few fragments. So in this topic we are going to study about few terms. Alright, so let's start. Genetics is the transmission of the genetical based characters from the parents to the offspring. So here are the few terms we are going to discuss about these terms, that what does these terms means. Variation. What is the meaning of variation? Variation means a very minute difference among the individuals, because human beings as a species share many characters or traits, okay, among themselves. So human beings are in which species? They are in the species called Homo sapiens. All right. So there is a very small difference between the variations and of individual species. All right, so what is genetics? Basically it is the study of the heredity characters, you can say, all right, of both the similarities between and the difference. Okay, that is the transmission of the body features which comes from the genes from the parents to the offspring, and the which relates to the such transmission. All right, so what is basically a gene? It is the specific part of the gene, the DNA. Where does this DNA is found? In the nucleus. You must have studied inside the nucleus, where you must have seen that thread like structures which are chromatids, which condenses to form the chromosomes. Okay, which condenses to form the chromosomes. Inside these chromosomes these DNAs are found, and this DNA structure, let me show you this DNA structures. These chromosomes are like this, and these has a DNA. Inside that DNA there is these genes. All right, so these genes carries the determine the heredity character of any individuals. Now what is genome? Genome is as a whole, like suppose gene is the fundamental unit. All right, you can call it as a fundamental unit of the DNA, but as a whole all the genes together form a genome. So that is why it's written the full complement of the DNA. All right, now what is the difference between character and trait? Character, any inheritable feature of an organisms. That means the main what is the main difference between the character and the trait is that this character is the condition. All right, it is the condition of a character which is different from the has a different variation of an organisms. All right, that is the phenotypic characteristics that we will study later on. For example, I have just given you an example, like trait is brown and blue, curly shape, heavy and bushy, and the character is color. All right, so it is one of the condition, like what type of color, like a brown color hair, blue color eyes, then this is the color, hair shape, curly hair, or eye shape, which shape it is. All right, eyebrows heavy or bushy. All right, so these all depends upon the individual. It varies from one person to other persons. All right, so what are chromosomes? The carrier of the heredity characters. Each body cells has the same number of chromosomes. Humans have 46 chromosomes. All right, chromosomes in homologous pair. In humans the chromosomes are present in 23 pairs, 2 chromosomes of each of a similar size. All right, so these identical chromosomes pair are called the same. When it is same, then it is known as homologous chromosome. A pair of corresponding chromosome of the same shape and size, one, that is why I've circled one, obtained from each pair. Alright, so total how many chromosomes are there? There are 46 chromosomes. So the first pair, see, first has 20, second pair is the autosomes, and 23rd, at a glance you can understand. I have made these notes in such a way so that at a glance you can understand. You can take a screenshot of this also. 23rd pair is the allosomes or the sex chromosomes, and first to 22 are the autosomes. Alright, so the male chromosomes are X and Y, female is X and X. So if the egg of X is fused by the X bearing the sperms, then the result will be the daughter, female. And if the egg cells, even the sperm cells only fertilized the these eggs, okay, so they fused with Y, then the sperm result will be the son. All right, so here you can see this like a short mind map I have given, like male XY and female XX. So X combines with X chromosome of male, combines with female X chromosome, then X and X will form a daughter. Alright, X and X will form a daughter, and Y chromosome of male and X chromosome of female will combine to form a son, that is X and Y. This will form a daughter and this will form a son. Alright, so all the eggs are alike with one chromosome, but the sperms are either with the X or with the Y chromosome, that is the 50% of each. Alright, so these type of chromosomes that fertilizes the eggs, whether the child is, this will determine whether the child is male or female. Alright, so in this topic I have just covered the important terms. So do watch the next video also for the further details of this chapter. Thank you, children.